This has been building, and it's been building, and it's been building since the end of August when Triple H pedigreed Seth Rollins, costing him the WWE Universal Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the COO of WWE, the King of Kings,
and then it was
Triple H.
And then it was last week on Monday Night Raw. Triple H music played, costing Seth Rollins a matchup and his spot in the Royal Rumble. And then, Corey, you were there Saturday night at NXT TakeOver San Antonio when Seth Rollins took over Triple H's show, his creation NXT.
Seth Rollins shocked the entire WWE Universe at TakeOver, but right now, the King of Kings is receiving a standing ovation here in Laredo.
Think about it, Seth Rollins has called this man a coward. Seth Rollins has called Triple H gutless. And now we are finally going to hear from the man himself.
It's the first time since that fateful night, the end of August, that Triple H has been on Monday Night Raw.
Seth Rollins. Seth frickin' Rollins. The man I plucked from obscurity and made a star, handed him the world. I sang his praises, and he became the first NXT champion. Ironic, isn't it? He would go on to be the leader of the Shield. And then I would make him an offer to be the best. And he bought in, and he bought in a big way. And standing by my side, Seth Rollins would become the man. Standing by my side, Seth Rollins would become the face of the WWE. Standing by my side, Seth freaking Rollins would become the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Standing by my side, Seth Rollins would get everything he ever wanted out of this business and more. And all he had to do, all Seth Rollins had to do, was hold up his end of the bargain. And he couldn't do it, could he? No. As soon as the pressure got to be too much, as soon as the pressure mounted, he collapsed under the weight of it. His leg gave way, and then he came in this ring, and he stood here with tears streaming down his face, and he stood and he held out the World Championship, and he handed it back, and he handed back everything that I had ever handed him on a silver friggin' platter, and he spit in my face. He spit in my face, and then he hobbled up that ramp into obscurity. And he thought he was just gonna come back here later, as if the world didn't turn without Seth Rollins. Only the world did turn. And 7 months later, when Seth Rollins stood in this ring without me by his side, Seth friggin' Rollins was an abject failure. Seth Rollins was a massive failure. And did he take any responsibility for that failure? No. That failure was blamed on me. I was the reason that Seth Rollins failed. I am supposed to apologize to Seth Rollins, but I don't feel like I owe Seth Rollins an apology. If anything, I am the one that is owed an apology. I gave you the world, Seth Rollins, and you spit in my face. You have any idea, all of you, any idea how hard it is for me, not to come to this ring when Seth Rollins stands out here and calls me out. I don't come out here because my wife asked me not to. And she's right, because it's what's best for business that I don't. Because I am trying, whether anybody wants to believe it or not, I am trying so hard not to be that guy anymore. I am trying so hard not to be that guy that ends careers and crushes dreams and injures people and doesn't give a crap about anybody or what anybody thinks. I am trying so hard not to be that guy anymore, to be something more. So every day I put on this suit. Every day I tie this stupid tie and I go to the office. And every day I try to put that behind me and I try to be a creator. I try to create something more for everybody here. And then a guy like Seth Rollins decides he wants to come to NXT. Seth Rollins wants to come where I am trying to create, where quite honestly I am trying to create the next Seth friggin' Rollins. So I am done trying. I am so done trying. So here's the thing, Seth frickin' Rollins. You don't have to worry about coming to my house, because I am standing right here, right now. You already know who your creator is. Well then, Seth Rollins, get your ass to this ring and meet your destroyer.
Triple H calling out Seth Rollins.
Seth said earlier he has nothing left to lose. It's only once you've lost everything that you're free to do anything. Rollins had better be ready to do anything.
Yeah, the man who says he will slay the king, Seth Rollins.
There is no turning back now.
The moment Rollins has waited for months is upon us. Triple H waiting in the ring. Seth Rollins staring down at the game.
See it in his eyes. Seth Rollins' blood is boiling. It's about to go down.
And Triple H seething as well. These two massive egos about to collide here on Monday Night Raw.
Seth has been...
Oh my God! Who the hell is... Who the... Oh my God! It's Samoa Joe! Samoa Joe from NXT!
The two-time NXT champion, Samoa Joe, is on Monday Night Raw.
Triple H is heavy. Samoa Joe attacking and assaulting Seth Rollins.
Samoa Joe took what Seth Rollins did in NXT and took the entire brand to a different level. Samoa Joe is now trying to destroy Seth Rollins.
After the cryptic words of Triple H.
And now Triple H staring down at the fallen Rollins. Joe not done yet. Samoa Joe, and now Triple H just walks away.
Wow.
He's going to allow Samoa Joe to do the damage, to inflict the punishment as Rollins tries to fight back.
Triple H never laid a hand on Rollins.
Samoa Joe's laying plenty of hands on Rollins at his feet and a senton. Samoa Joe, one of the baddest human beings on the planet, period.
Samoa Joe doing Triple H's bidding. The man who really embodies what NXT is all about. Samoa Joe taking it to Rollins.
Seth Rollins, meet your destroyer. His name is Samoa Joe.
And you're right, Corey. Triple H, the creator. Samoa Joe, the destroyer. Another Coquina clutch. Samoa Joe.
Taking down Rollins. Samoa Joe just squeezing every last breath out of Seth Rollins' body, stopping the flow of blood to Rollins' head.
And somebody's got to get out here and separate this. Joe's going to hurt Rollins. He's going to hurt him bad.
Who's going to stop Samoa Joe?
Send out security. Do something.
Joe is quelling the storm that is Seth Rollins.
Oh, you know better than this. Triple H is pulling the strings. Nobody is going to stop Samoa Joe.
I gotta agree with you, Corey. This is a helpless situation.
Some will call it cowardly. Others will call it cerebral.